Welcome to this audio journey with Yoga Galactica with Kamala
and Siri.
Yoga Galactica, Yoga Galactica, Yoga Galactica, Yoga Galactica.
Yoga! This practice will be unlike any other that you've ever experienced.
If you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or any unusual pain, please back off and take some deep breaths.
To make your donation, visit yogagalactica.com. Have a fantastic voyage.
Be aware of what's going on, but it all starts with ourselves, like really being aware of what we're putting in our bodies, and that means food, social media, friendships, work, like all of it. What are we feeding our souls? And then when we really take that time to look at ourselves and give back to ourselves and love ourselves fully, we're able to just see each other and see the earth and see what needs to be done and act on it. So I'm really happy that you're all here. The card that jumped out of the goddess deck, again, I chose from this tonight, is Bridget. And it says, don't back down. I've never drawn this card before, but we will read it in just a minute. And I like it. And it'll go right up here by Tupac the Buddha that Ren drew. And I love it. So let's all take a minute to close our eyes. And with your eyes closed, I want you to think about one thing that just makes your heart feel so full of gratitude in this moment. Let the corners of your lips tilt upwards and take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold at the top, squeeze that breath around a bit, sipping more breath through the mouth. And just let that feeling swell through every cell, through your bones, through the marrow of your bones, and powerfully exhale it into the room. Hold empty and become still. And in this stillness, wrap yourself in that feeling of gratitude. Deep inhale. And open the mouth, fearlessly sigh it out. Shake shoulders, elbows, hands, head. Shake off the day. Good. Inhale, reach to the sky, stretch. Exhale, palms come together and slowly come down to the center of the chest. And with an inhale, we rub the palms, fingers, knuckles, create a little friction. And exhale, coming back to that stillness and feeling that flow of prana, of breath. Every breath bringing in that gratitude. Every exhale grounding down into the earth. Thanking yourself for showing up to give back to the most important person in your life. Bow your chin to your chest, and as you do, bow to you. Bow to whatever it is you're grateful for. What a gift. Bow to this flow of breath, breathing you every moment of your life since the minute you were born, the second you were born. And take a minute just to acknowledge your journey and how it has made you into this strong, powerful, unique, magnificent human being sitting here, right now. And we bow our heads to our health. What a gift. These healthy bodies, these temples that we live within. Take a moment to send yourself a prayer of love and gratitude. And then we bow our heads to this great planet, Mama Gaia, Pachamama. hear our collective prayer of love. We are sorry. We promise to do better. Every little thing we can do every single day to give back to this earth, to see her, to respect her, is so important. So with your head bowed, knowing that every day she gives every single thing to us that we have, all of her elements support us. Send her a prayer of love and gratitude. Inhale, sit tall. And again, sigh it out. Already switching here. Good. Hands can be in prayer position, pressed against your heart or open wide on your knees. Keep your eyes closed and focusing on that flow of breath, that gratitude. And the card that jumped out of the deck is Bridget's. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. First, be quite clear about your intentions. If you're unclear, then confusion will lessen your power and force. Like a candle in the dark, be very clear and bright in what is acceptable to you in this situation. Make no mistake, I will guide and protect you. And yet, think of the unparalleled rise in your own viewpoint if you are to stand up for yourself and speak up about your needs and your deepest truth. Now is the time to touch your power, for its heat and flame will ignite your passion, which will propel you forward in countless ways. Even in the face of fear, you can still stand up for your ideals and your truth. Be unwavering and make your stand today. Phew, ouch, ouch. And that is so important. Becoming clear on whatever it is you want. Because when the mind is muddled and there's just so much going on, then it's hard to be really focused in on exactly what it is you want. What do you want to do right now? Do you have a clear picture of it? As you're sitting here with your eyes closed and breathing, can you focus on one thing that you want to manifest? Now start to visualize it. What would it feel like if this thing came into fruition? Who would it affect? How would it make you feel? Start to feel those emotions surrounding whatever it is you want to create. Breathing it in, feeling power rising in your body. Deep inhale. Now sigh it out. Good. Hands down on your knees. Inhale, pull the shoulders to your ears. Squeeze. Exhale, roll your shoulders down your back. Good. If you need to sigh it out, do it. Inhale, pull them up. Exhale, roll the shoulders down the back. Good. Inhale, pull them up. Letting go of fear, roll the shoulders down the back. Let's inhale backwards and up. Exhale, forward. Beautiful. Inhale backwards and up. Exhale, forward. Last time. Inhale back and up. Exhale, forward. Good. Inhale, sit tall. And exhale, letting your hands drop down by your hips. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head to the right. Slide your right hand out. You may need to stagger your bodies. Come down to the right elbow. Let the left hand slide up to your waist and your hip and begin to give yourself a mini massage. Where do you need to focus today in your body? And still, with every breath, bringing in that clear picture of what you want to do right now. How does it feel? Start to see the details clearly. Inhale, left hand swirls into the sky. Exhale, left hand folds over that left ear. Breathe here. Maybe gently move the waist. Press the left sit bone down. Feel your body letting go of the day. Making room for this new project, this new creation. Maybe it's a new lover. Maybe it's a new job. Whatever it is, start to picture it. Maybe it's a flow of prosperity. Inhale, left hand up, then right. Stretch. Exhale, hands come down to the heart and down to the earth. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head to the left. Slide that left hand out, come down to your elbow. Right hand comes up to the hip to massage. Does this side feel any different than the opposite? Again, observing your body. Without judgment, without criticism, but with love and patience and acceptance. Right hand stretches to the sky. Exhale, right hand folds over the right ear, and we gently move the waist. Press the right sit bone down and breathe. Clearing the day, clearing obstacles, clearing fear from our mind with each breath. Folding. Surrendering into this celebration of self. Inhale, right hand up. Left hand up, straight. Exhale, hands float down to the heart. And down onto our shins. And you can either cross your legs or stack one in front of the other as you grab both hands parallel to your shoulders. We're going to inhale. Rock the heart and chest forward. Arch the lower back and exhale. Round the back. Let the navel push the breath out. Breathing in and out through the nose. Exhale is powerful. Inhale is powerful. Cleansing the body. Try to keep your chin parallel to the earth. And focusing on pulling in that breath and moving the energy in your body. Of what you want. Every step moving in the direction of creating that ultimate goal. Are negative thinking patterns or habits going to creep in? Yes, they are. It takes a lot of focus and it takes powerful intentions to switch the way that we think and to really move into that vibration of the universe, that vibration of knowing that what we think about is what we bring into our bodies. Pick up the pace just a little, please. Try rolling the eyes gently up and into that third eye point. Find that Squeeze navel. Now deep inhale. And again through a small round mouth, powerfully exhale. Squeeze root lock, anus, sex organs, and navel. Turn your palms up on your knees. Slow, deep inhale. Gently hold. If you get dizzy or see stars, hands to the ground, long, deep breaths. If it feels okay, sip in more breath through the mouth, please. Now, focusing in on that one thing that you want to manifest in your life right now. And whenever you need to, powerfully exhale the breath out and hold empty. Be still. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. Now breathing normally. Feeling the shift in mind, body, and spirit that you have made happen. Look at what you can do with your breath just by moving the energy in your body. Let the corners of your lips tilt upwards. And with the eyes barely open, slide your body down and come lying down on your mats. Stretch out and feel that breath breathing you. What a gift.
As you lay here, each breath deepening into your body, expanding, feeling supported by the earth beneath you. Any residual tension or tightness of the day, just see if you can let it just melt away. We're gonna activate right now with the Wim Hof breath, one of our favorite breathing exercises. And we practice it in every class because of how effective it is. And so I think most of you know it, maybe a few are new, but what we're gonna be doing is taking about 40 powerful breaths into the body through a round mouth. Big breath, so big that your chest and belly expands, and the exhale is a soft exhale. We just relax the breath. So we do it rhythmically, we do it together, and it sounds like this. Good, so allow yourself to sink right in here. And we're just gonna continue. 10, 11, good. Excellent, really pulling that breath in deep, so deep that the belly expands, so deep that your chest is expanding, not just above you, but to the sides and even below you. Good, halfway there. Yes, and it's normal to feel tingles and to feel buzzing through the body as we breathe. Good, 7 more, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and together we take a nice big deep inhale. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1, and then exhale all the breath out. And here we hold at the bottom of the breath. Hold the breath out in this space. And now relax your body even deeper. Allow yourself to go as deep as you can. And staying here in this space as long as you can, as long as it feels ready to take that breath in, allow it to come naturally and really pull it in. Good, and then now we hold at the top of the breath and hold here at least 15 seconds, but if you can hold longer, we encourage you to do so. That's it. Of this breath, but if you feel it, you can sip in a little more, and then you can gently squeeze the muscles around the spine, the neck, the legs, and activating the whole body. But again, we're not forcing this, we're just applying a little bit of pressure. Imagine you're trying to push out anything unwanted that's in your body. Good, and when you've held in as long as you can, just let the breath come back to neutral. Slow, smooth, long, deep breathing. That's it. And now, in between the rounds, just allow your body to relax. Centering yourself, just being open, being aware. Good, and we're going to do that breath one more time, because the first time is really just scratching the surface. And this is good for your entire body, including your brain, your nervous system, your digestion, reducing inflammation, promoting circulation. So before we begin, we take a nice big inhale. Open the mouth, exhale it out. Yes, and here we go. That's it, really pull it in, and just a soft exhale. Pull it in big and deep. Soft exhale. That's it. 9. And don't be shy. Allow yourself to really get into this experience. You're here. You showed up. Give yourself your all. There we go. Halfway. Last 10, this is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now together, inhale deeply, holding at the top. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale all the breath out. And again, we sink deep, deep down into inner space. And doing powerful breath work like this has the ability to activate certain hormones, certain chemicals within the body. It can bring you into a trance-like state. Our bodies naturally produce serotonin, dopamine, DMT. We can access that naturally using our breath. Again, relaxing, sinking deep into this space. Imagine you're floating on a cloud, or you're in a beautiful, calm lake, and the water is keeping you lifted. Any worries, any frustration, any anger, doubt, acknowledge it. Know that it's there, and then let the water just cleanse it away. Taking that big inhale whenever you need to. And if you've already taken your big breath in, try sipping in a little more at the top. held in as long as you can. Now we just let the breath come back to neutral. Slow, smooth, long, deep breathing. And if you're still in the breath, just stay there as long as it feels good. And join us when you're ready. We're going to bring the knees up into the chest. Take the hands on top of the knees or the legs and let your body begin to rock right and left and right and left. Drawing circles with the knees in one direction and drawing circles in the opposite direction, and really using this motion to access any tight or stuck areas in the lower back, the upper hips, the glutes. Wrapping the arms even tighter around the legs, we're going to begin to rock ourselves up and down on the spine. Curving into a little ball, curve the spine, rocking up and down, up and down. Do this a handful of times, maybe even 10 times. Using this as an exercise in and of itself. Maybe rocking a little to the left, a little to the right, really giving the spine, all the muscles around the spine, a nice little massage as you do this. And then when you're ready, you're going to come all the way up into a seated position. And doing your best to keep your eyes closed here. Sitting up tall, legs are crossed, hands are on the knees. And we're going to do an exercise that's going to help release any tension or tightness in the neck and the upper shoulders. This is an area where a lot of us feel tension, perhaps pain, discomfort, especially if we sit in front of a computer or drive a lot or look down at our phones or device. So you want to start with the tall spine. Sit up as tall as you can. On an inhale, you're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears. And as you exhale, you're literally going to let the shoulders drop like they have weights. Inhale up, exhale, drop. And we do it rhythmically like this. Good, that's it. Really squeezing at the top and really letting the shoulders be heavy as they drop. And what this also does is it rattles up any stagnant energy that's in the upper lungs, upper chest. Good. We want to promote free-flowing access of blood and flow of neurons, all of the nerves from the brain down into the torso and the body. Good. Now as you feel that heat begin to build, deepen your breath and move like water, move fluidly. Here we go, 40 seconds. And if there's anything that's made you upset, angry, perhaps even rage, I want you to see if you can channel some of that energy right now into this exercise. Because these feelings are normal, they're part of the human spectrum of emotions. And if we don't give them a channel to express themselves, then they get stored in the body, and that gets stored as pain, physical pain. So give your, whatever it is, a voice right here. Good. Here we go, 20 seconds. That's it, moving like a machine. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now together, inhale up, and exhale, let them roll down the back. Hold the breath out briefly. Now inhale, let the shoulders back and up. And exhale, let them roll forward. Then we're gonna inhale, rotate the right shoulder forward, then up to the ear and then back. Exhale, and then inhale the left shoulder forward, up to the ear and back. And again, to the right. Inhale to the left. And just make this nice and fluid. Imagine you're doing the backstroke with your shoulders. Then we inhale, both shoulders up again. Exhale, let them float down. And then let the chin fold all the way towards the chest. And take 3 deep breaths right into the back of the head, the back of the neck. At the end of your third exhale, then let the head and neck begin to pendulum right and left. Inhale, rotate the chin all the way up towards the sky. And as you exhale, bringing the chin back to center. And sitting up tall, we take 3 slow, deep breaths. Imagine your spine is like a tree, rooting down through the sit bones, but reaching up through the head, just like branches reach up towards the sky. Good job, you guys.
Deep inhale. And sigh it out. Let's take a deep inhale right here, sitting. And as you exhale, let's go ahead and stretch our legs out. Shake them out a bit. Rub your knees, backs of your knees. And just take a moment to send some gratitude down through your legs for all of the miles they've walked, all of the adventures they've taken you on. And let that gratitude travel through your entire body. And then we're gonna place your hands behind you with your palms facing in towards your butt. So your hands are about a foot away from your booty. We're gonna point our toes, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, you're gonna lift your pelvis up and tilt your head back and breathe. Squeezing the glutes, feeling the body shake a little. We're not going to be here long. One more inhale, lift. Squeeze, some more breath. And exhale, slowly lower the body down. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Let your chin roll towards your chest. And just rock from side to side. Doesn't matter how flexible you are, every breath is an opportunity to gain a little more flexibility. Try pointing your toes right and left. Breathing, moving your shoulders. Just stretching here for a moment. Deep inhale.
May the sun shine.
Nice and slow. Inhale, roll the body up. Good. And we're going to do that one more time. So placing the hands behind you. Spread your fingers wide, thumbs towards each other. Get a nice solid base. Point your toes. Deep inhale. Then exhale, lifting. And dropping the head back. Breathing. Squeezing the glutes,
May the Lord
flexing the thighs, all the way down the legs.
sunshine upon you.
Engaging the core of your body, your shoulders. Almost there, guys. We got this.
Surround you in the pure light within you.
Okay, deep inhale, lift.
Let it
Hold,
guide.
squeeze, a bit more breath.
Guide
And exhale. Good. Deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Relax the head. The shoulders just rock from side to side.
Surround you in the pure light.
Make sure you're breathing long and deep here.
Let it guide
Inhale together. Side
your
out.
way.
Inhale, roll the body up. All the way up to seated. Good. Go ahead and bend your knees. Place your feet about a foot and a half in front of you, 2 or 3 feet in front of you. Take your hands, stretch them forward, palms facing up. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, begin to lean back. Lift your right leg. Then your left leg. Woo! And then breathe. Lift the chest and try to find your balance. If you'd like to, you can straighten both your legs. This is not a competition. Just do what feels good for you.
Sunshine upon you. And let all
Engaging the core of your body.
love
Breathing deep into the belly.
surround you.
Every breath powerful.
The pure
Your body
light
strong.
within you.
Your mind may be trying to resist. Almost there. Deep inhale. Hold, squeeze, sip and more breath. And exhale. Let the feet drop down. Hug your knees. Drop your chin towards your knees and just rock a little. Letting go. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. All right, one more time. This time a little different. We got this. Hands to the sky, open wide. Right leg up, left leg up. Now, with the legs here or pointed, begin breath of fire.
In the pure light within you. Let it guide
11 seconds.
your way, sun.
Deep inhale. Hold, squeeze, sip and more breath. Exhale. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. Phew. Cross your legs. Roll over to your knees. Take your knees wide as you can and touch your toes together. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, sink your booty down on your heels. Walk your hands forward so you can gently lay your chest and your head down on the mat. with your hands pressing down onto the floor. Imagine you're pressing through your mat, through the concrete, through the dirt, down to this great earth, Mama Gaia, Pachamama. Send her some love right now. Send a prayer from your heart. Slow your breath down. Can you get 5 to 10% more comfortable in this pose? Good job, you guys. Bless you.
Bless all of you.
Thank you, Siri.
One person sneezes, we all get blessings.
Bless it up.
That's blessed up. Taking a nice big deep inhale. As you exhale, we're going to shift the weight back up into a tabletop position. First, what we're going to do is sit back onto our heels here and take our arms in front of us and begin to roll the wrists, either outward or inward. Either way is fine because we're going to switch in a moment. Just getting some nice mobility down into the wrists, the hands, the forearms, switching up the direction, maybe even doing opposite directions. Right hand, point the fingers up to the sky, and with the left hand, gently pull those fingers back towards the body, giving you a nice stretch in the palm, the fingers, the wrist, the forearm. Continuing to breathe nice and slow, nice and smooth. With how much we create and make and manifest and work with our hands, we seldom give them enough love and attention, so it's important to do so. Then point those fingers down to the earth and gently press on the back of the hand. Good. Shake out the right wrist. Right hand. Shake it out. Let the hand be loose. Then point the left fingers up to the sky. Take that right hand, gently pulling those fingers back towards the body, and it's a subtle movement. You don't want to pull too far, but just enough till you feel a nice stretch. The fingers, the palm, the wrist, the forearm. Good. Now pointing the fingers down to the earth, gently press on the back of the hand. Shaking out the left hand, and in fact, let's just shake them both together. Let the hands be loose, fingers loose. Good. Then we're going to bring the hands back down to the earth, spread the fingers wide. We're going to begin a spinal flex called cat-cow. And because our bodies are pretty warm at this point, let's start off at a good pace. So we're going to inhale up, exhale round. Inhale up, tilt the chin up, arch the back. Exhale, curve the spine, tuck the hips, and tuck the chin. If you need to, you can look at me for a second. Good, that's it. Powerful breath, powerful movement. Synchronize the breath and the movement, that's it. Make sure that chin tilts up to the sky on the inhale. And make sure you really curve the spine on the exhale. Good. 1 minute. And we can apply a very simple mantra as we do this. Inhale, mentally vibrate the word Sat, S-A-T, meaning truth. As you exhale, mentally vibrate the word Nam, N-A-M, meaning name or essence or identity. In Kundalini Yoga, this is what they call a Bij mantra, which is like a very rooted, very fundamental mantra. And you can use this to help stay focused in the mind. Good, that's it, 30 seconds. You can either stay at the pace that you're going at, or if it feels good, you can pick up the pace, your choice. And in these last 10 seconds, if you feel it, double time, really move. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, we tilt the chin up to the sky. Hold the breath, squeeze the navel, root lock, send the energy all the way up to the third eye. And then as you exhale, round the back in the opposite direction. Good. Here we hold the breath out, pull the navel up and in, try to hollow out the belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, nice big deep inhale. Open the mouth, sigh it out. And now let the hips rotate really big circles in one direction. Go in the opposite direction. Now centering the spine, imagine you're trying to touch your right hip to your right ear. So the right ear comes towards the shoulder. You're just giving your side of your body a gentle squeeze. Then we go in the opposite direction. Left ear towards the left hip. Gentle squeeze. And we come back to center, take an inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to step the feet forward into a forward fold on our mat. Good. Now, we're going to stay here for a little while. So yeah, just a forward fold, that's it. And looking down at the feet, let your feet be about 6 to 8 inches apart below the hips. Your toes are pointed forward. Let the knees bend slightly. And now I invite you to bring some side to side movement through the upper body. Imagine you're like a ripe piece of fruit, maybe a mango or a pear, just swaying in the breeze. And your fingertips are like the edges of a broom dusting back and forth. Good. You can allow the knees to be soft and bent. Good. Now coming back to center, on an inhale, press the feet down and begin to roll the spine up. And we take this nice and slow. Keep the shoulders round all the way to the end. Then let the shoulders roll up to the ears and then down the back. Good. And here we come into a standing position. If you'd like, you can either focus at one spot on the wall that's not moving, or you can keep your eyes closed. And even in this position, let's check our posture, our alignment. The feet are both pointing directly forward. The legs are slightly engaged, slightly flexed. The hips are tucked up and in towards the navel. Pull the shoulders open and back and then down. And let the palms face forward towards the sky. Lengthen through the crown of the head. 2, 2 more breaths right here. Again, come back to the imagery of a tree. Your whole body is like the trunk of the tree, and your feet are like the roots, and the crown of your head like the leaves on the branches reaching up to the sky. And now, together on an inhale, we're going to sweep the arms forward in front of us. Reach up above the head, and as you exhale, nice and slow, we're going to begin to fold forward. Good. Keeping the legs straight, hands float down to the earth, and now on an inhale, we hinge back up halfway with the flat spine. Exhale, we're going to fold even deeper here, and then inhale with slightly bent knees, press the feet down, and we roll the spine up. And now in the same motion, we can let the hands sweep up above the head, connect the palms, and then exhale, let them float all the way down the center line of the body, and all the way back down to the sides. And inhale, repeat, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, lengthen, stretch, reach, go nice and slow. Good. Inhaling up halfway, exhale, fold. Inhale, we roll the spine up again. Take it slow. Hands sweep up, slight back bend. Now we connect the palms and bring them down the center line of the body and all the way back down. Good. So looking down, we're going to do a little balancing pose here. We're first going to balance on the right foot. So look down at your right foot and now begin to center your body over that right foot and make sure the foot is pointing directly forward. Your hands are going to come out to your sides just like this. And then your left foot is going to reach out maybe about 18 inches. And then you're going to lift the toe 2 inches off the ground. So seemingly very simple, yet this balance can actually be challenging right here. So try to keep the body lifting from the chest. Yes, good, slow deep breathing. And if you need to, come back down, take a pause, and then come back in the same way we did. Having your hands by your sides really helps. And really try to lengthen that left leg like you're pointing towards the edge of your mat. Good, now this might be enough balancing, but if you'd like, we can come into tree pose by bending the left knee and bringing that foot all the way up to the inside of the right thigh. Good, and again, hands can be by the sides. Use those arms to help you balance. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Just come back in the same way we did. Good, and if you'd like, we can now bring the hands to the center of the chest. Do your best. If you need to, take a break, it's okay. Good, 3 more breaths. And lastly, we can bring the hands all the way up above the head. Fingers reach up. Here we go, deep inhale. Exhale, slowly, hands float down. Release the foot, and let's just shake it out. Jump up and down a little bit. Shake it out. Sometimes those balancing poses can really be a little tricky. And just remember, this is all a practice. We're not coming here to perfect these postures. We're coming in here to create a relationship with our body. Just really wiggle, shake. Imagine you're standing on a vibrating plate and your whole body is just wiggling. Now we're going to balance that out. So first looking down at that left foot, and shift your weight over, and it really helps to push the toe, the big toe, down in the earth. Imagine you're gently gripping the earth. Now hands come out to the sides, and then that right foot reaches about 18 or 24 inches away, and then lifts off the ground just a few inches. And this might be enough right here. You can feel all those little stabilizing muscles begin to engage. And again, if you need to, come out, take a pause, take a breath, and then come back in. And if you would like to go up a step, you can bring that right knee, bend the right knee, and bring the foot, the heel, as high up into the inner thigh as you can. Hands still out by the sides for balance. Good job, you guys. And the hands can float to the center of the chest in prayer position. helps if you focus on one spot on the earth that's not moving. And lastly, for 3 breaths, hands can come above the head, but wherever you're at, just breathe. Focus. Last one, inhale. Exhale, release the hands, the leg, and again, shake it out. Let's bounce up and down. Just bounce. Whew. Maybe make a little noise. Take the hands above the head, bounce 10 seconds. Imagine you're at your favorite musician's concert. You're just like going for it. Woo! Yeah. Britney Spears! Yeah. But you guys don't like Britney Spears? Alright, then inhale. Exhale, fold. Take a few breaths here into the backs of the legs. Now, step the feet back into plank position, top of a push-up. Take 3 deep breaths here. Fingers spread wide. Lift the head so it's in line with the rest of the body. Lower the hips so they are also in line. And here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower. Elbows graze the ribs. Feel the whole upper body engaging. Inhale. Push into the earth. Lift up to cobra. Exhale. Tuck the toes, and we're going to lift all the way up into a downward dog. But if you need to, this is also a good time to come into child's pose if you want to take a few long, deep breaths and let the body rest. That is absolutely okay.
Pressing each finger down, your palms down, heels in the direction of the earth. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. Ah. Inhale up to the tips of the toes, squeeze. Exhale, heels fall towards the earth. Inhale up to the toes, squeeze. Exhale, heels move in the direction of the earth. Last time, inhale up to the toes, squeeze. Exhale, heels fall in the direction of the earth. Step your feet together, please. And inhale, right leg into the sky. Stretch. Maybe even come up on the left toe. Breathing. And on your next exhale, let the right knee bend and just let the heel fall over towards the left. Press both palms equally down, knuckles down, fingers down. Deep inhale. And exhale, swing that leg all the way forward. Drop your left knee down to the earth. Flatten out the back foot. Hands by your sides. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky. Tuck your tailbone, focus your gaze on one spot, and breathe. Press down into that right heel. Press down into the left thigh. One more inhale. And as you exhale, hands come down to your and then down on opposite sides of that right leg. Deep inhale, attach your chest to your thigh. And as you exhale, begin to straighten the right leg, bowing your head towards the right shin. And breathe here. If you're really flexible, You may be able to sink back and actually sit on your left calf, but I'm not going to demonstrate that because right now it's impossible. But only in this moment. Breathe here. Try flexing your right foot to increase the stretch. Take it slow. Micro movements in your body. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. Good. Inhale. Bend the right knee, coming forward. Exhale. Walk your right heel over to the left side of your mat. Sink down. We're going to come into pigeon. So the closer is your shin, the closer your shin is to the front of the mat, the more intense this will be. You can pull your heel in towards the pelvis. Square your shoulders off to the front of the mat. Inhale, arch back. And as you exhale, like a cat, coming forward. Maybe you only make it down this far. That's totally fine. You can stack your hands one on top of the other. And put your third eye right in that circle. Micro movements with your hips. Every exhale moving down towards the earth. Remembering to breathe long and deep.
I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me.
Stretching, breathing.
I release control and surrender to the
Deep inhale.
flow of love.
Sigh it out.
Heal me.
Inhale, begin to walk your hands up. Maybe slight back bend. Exhale, press your hands down. Carefully come up on your left toe to step back into plank position. Deep inhale at the top of plank, lowering the hips down. Exhale, ride that breath slowly down to 2 inches off the ground. Inhale, upward dog or cobra for 3 deep breaths. Pull your shoulders down, tilt your chin slightly up, open your chest. And on your third exhale, tuck your toes, use your abs to pull your body up to downward dog. And let's take 3 deep breaths here. Release your head by shaking your head. No. Yes. Step your feet together, please. Inhale, left leg stretches into the sky. Maybe even come up on the right toe. But keep both hands pressed equally, a straight line from your palm. All the way up to that left toe. Deep inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee. Let the left heel fold towards the right. Spiraling that knee to the sky. Deep inhale. Exhale, swing that leg all the way forward. Gently drop your right knee down to the earth. Flatten out the back foot. And on an inhale, arms stretch up to the sky. And we tuck our tailbone and press down through that left heel and the ball of the foot. Focus your gaze at one spot.
Surrender to the flow.
See how active you can make the lower half of your body. And let that energy travel up to the tips of your fingers.
Release control and surrender to the flow.
chest to your left thigh. And as you exhale, begin to straighten the left leg and bow your head to your left shin and breathe. Breathing into the back of that left leg. You can gently rotate your ankle. You can try pointing and flexing that left foot. Remember to breathe. Powerful, clearing, grounding breaths. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. Good. Inhale, walk the hands forward, bending that left knee. Exhale, wiggle the left heel over to the right, sinking down. Try to square your shoulders to the front of your mat and attach at least your right knee and top of your right kneecap down, if not even part of the thigh. Inhale, arching back. And exhale like a cat, stretching out in the sun, moving in the direction of the earth. Every exhale, an opportunity to sink a little deeper.
Madre Tierra.
Try snaking your hips,
Madre
rotating the pelvis slightly. Micro movements to increase the stretch.
Madre Tierra.
Where are you holding your emotions in your body?
Mama Gaia. Mama Gaia.
Deep inhale.
Mama
Sigh out.
Gaia.
Good. Inhale, begin to walk the hands up. Maybe slight back bend. Exhale, place the palms down, fingers open wide, come up on the right toe. Carefully step back into plank position. We're gonna do a modified plank, so drop down onto your knees and drop your hips down. So there's a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, begin to lower slowly down to the earth. Inhale up to crescent pose. I'm sorry, baby cobra. And begin breath of fire. Pull your shoulder blades together. Roll your eyes up and in, 10 seconds. Deep inhale. Hold. Squeeze, sip in more breath. Exhale. Cross your hands underneath your head. Turn your head to the right or left. And relax your body. Bravo, yogis. Every breath slowing down. Breathing into this sacred temple that is your body. Every breath, gratitude. And let's go ahead and roll over onto your backs. We just have a minute left, so if there's anything your body needs to do before Shavasana, do that now. Think about what it is. Do it. Do it with love, with intention. Begin to thank your body. What a gift. What a temple. So sacred. Each breath. So sacred. Bringing your mind again to that one thing that you are so ready to create and feeling it. It's time. So as we prepare our bodies for Shavasana, we breathe life into this creation as our bodies relax. So being and finding the most comfortable spot on your mat and closing your eyes. And together we take a long, deep inhale. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Open the mouth. Your truth will bring out the worst in others. Your love will tingle what they've numbed. Your authenticity will provoke closed minds. Your gratitude will irritate trolls. Your success will attract haters. Your empowerment will create enemies. Your uniqueness will antagonize assholes. Your courage will attract cowards. Your sexuality will freak people out. Your joy will expose inner shit. Your compassion will unmask envy. And love, that's what it's all meant to do. Your aliveness will reveal many mental prisons. but it will help to set even more minds free.
Take a nice big deep inhale. And a soft exhale. And another nice big deep inhale. And sighing it out with contentment, happiness, joy. Letting the fingertips and toes begin to wiggle left and right. Bringing in some movement to the hands, the feet, the wrists, the ankles. And then take the arms, stretch them up and over the head and squeeze and reach. And then allow the knees to come floating up into the chest. Take the hands on top of the knees. Just bringing some movement into the legs, the lower back, the spine. Wrapping the arms tightly around the legs, give yourself a giant hug. Tell yourself, thank you, thank you, thank you. And when you're ready, curving into a little ball, you're going to begin to rock yourself up and down on your spine. Good, rocking up and down and just massaging the spine, doing this maybe like 6 or 8 times. And when you are ready and feel complete, I invite you to come rocking up into a seated position here on your mat, allowing your eyes to stay closed, staying inward here for these final moments as we close out our practice this evening, the ceremony of self. So with the eyes closed, sitting tall in a cross-legged position, begin to rub the palms together. And then press them into prayer position. Thumbs come into the center of the chest. And as we breathe here, I want you to just imagine that there's a light, a brilliant gold light radiating from within your body. And then I want you to let that light flow out into this room, surrounding every person here in this room, filling up each corner until this whole room is filled with golden light. And then it's going to expand outward, outside of this room, around this building, this whole property. And then let that light continue to flow out through this town, through this city, and all the way through this state. And just continuing to let that light flow through this country, flow it up into the north, and all the way down to the south, this entire continent. And then letting this light go all the way around the world till this whole planet is surrounded by this light of love, healing, peace, harmony, joy, prosperity, wellness. And then letting that light shine out as far out into the universe as you can, infinite. Good, then letting the chin fold down into the chest, turning inward here, and seeing this very light resonate deep within your being, all the way down to the quantum field, the space in between the cells where everything is vibration. Sending this lastly to our teachers and our mentors, our ancestors, all of those that have helped us on the journey. We are forever grateful. And sitting up tall, we're going to close out our practice, uniting our voices, chanting 3 ohms together. So before we begin, deep inhale, exhale completely. And to begin, deep inhale. Namaste.
Namaste.
Aho.
Aho.
Blessed be. Slowly come back into this space. Letting your eyes gently blink open with a soft gaze. And just taking note of all the swirling energy, all these shifts that have taken place in your body now versus when you came in here. And just know that all of the breath work, all the movement, all the gentle nudges and pushing from us is really designed to create shift happen, make shift happen within your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul. It's all connected. So thank you guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for making the journey outward here. Yeah. Thank you for making the journey here. We know that there's a million things you could be doing in Los Angeles at this very moment. And so we acknowledge that you chose to spend it with us. So we're super grateful. We are super grateful. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday evening at this time. Wednesday we do our live stream class, which is on Facebook, on our Facebook page, Yoga Galactica. Join that page if you haven't done so. We then upload all of those videos to our YouTube page, where we also have a bunch of other videos too for you guys to use as a resource, from sound baths to quick shift to doing the Wim Hof breath. So it's really, we're building a nice library of content for you guys and for anyone that really needs it. And we have a favor: if you wouldn't mind going to YouTube, if you have an account, going there and clicking subscribe.
Thank you for tuning in to this transmission. As always, it's an honor and pleasure to share with you all that we have learned. If you feel inspired, please share this with your friends, family, and on your social media platform. We truly believe that we can collectively make a positive change here in the world and raise our vibration to that of love, peace, and harmony. All of our podcasts are free, and if you'd like to make a contribution, you can do so on our website under the donation tab. That's yogagalactica.com. Subscribe, like, share, and join us for a class soon. Have a great day.